Alright everyone, we're gonna start Cookie Clicker again because it's just fun. We seem to be struggling though, holy crap. Holy actual crap. We may have to do a small exploit. Can I do this? Can I do this? Okay, there we go. That is so bizarre, but holy crap. We were trying to play Cookie Clicker, everyone, and it wouldn't, like, process. So you see this, like, how it's updating? Oh, wait, hold on. How it's updating there, right? Like, that number is updating. It was because of that I was unable to get anything done. Also, who is messaging me on Discord? Oh wait, that's in the Discord, which you can go check out. You should check it out. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, that... I forgot that Cookie Clicker will automatically... basically just turn off the, it will turn off, if I leave it alone for too long. We're getting strong, though, it seems. Like, a pretty strong, I would say. Oh, sugar lumps. Because you've baked a billion cookies in total, you are now attracting sugar lumps. They will grow near the top of the screen under the stats lump. God fucking... There. There, that's the perfect clicker setup. Alright. You'll be able to harvest them when they're ripe, after which you may spend them on all sorts of things. That's right. I believe, yeah, you can spend them, like, there, so it's like, how much percent of cookies per second they will earn. Yeah. This is a fun game. I'm not joking. I actually am enjoying this, and I hope you all are too. I know that this is not the most gameplay intense thing. I know that you guys wanted a lot more action out of me, but like, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes like you have a really rough start to the morning like I did. Ugh. And like, you know, you come home to stream and you're like, man, I can't really fake it to make it this time. And you need to just do a chill little game. Especially on days like this where it's like, oh, Jesus, it's so fucking... I woke up and I was like, oh god. But on the bright side, there's like things that we can talk about at least. Like everybody's talking about that Minecraft mob vote. I'm trying to think of what else is really neat lately. I don't know anything that's like super mainstream that's super neat. Because I do not keep in the mainstream, I just kind of do my own silly little thing. Yeah. I don't know. I feel kind of bad though because I have a fucking morning shift after. Like, I can't stay up late tonight. I'm very tired, so that's good. But like, then I have a morning shift tomorrow, and I'm like, oh god in heaven. I'm gonna show up to my morning shift tomorrow and just collapse on the floor. I really hope I don't, though. I joke around, but I really hope I don't. I forgot. Hold on. Isn't there... I think there is a secret achievement where you click on it. I'm going through. So I feel like we should try and get all the achievements. Oh, here we go. There it is. We simply clicked it and we got it. You see, sometimes it's just as easy as asking. This game isn't out there to fight you. I'm apparently learning today that a lot... Oh... We'll do billion fingers for the moment. But, I'm apparently learning today. I just want to put this out here for anyone who wants to discuss the Minecraft mob vote today. How many of you knew that all that can come back? Like, oh yeah, like, oh, we may not get the armadillo now, but, like, it'll come back. How many of you knew about that? Because apparently there's a huge misconception that once, like, they're gone for good. Which that was only the case once. Do-do. We're waiting for things. Alright. Ooh, do we want coconut cookies? Macadamia nut cookies? Almond cookies? Hazelnut cookies? Walnut cookies? Or cashew cookies? Jesus, that is so long. Let me tell you about cashews. Cashews are not nuts, but seeds that grow out of curious red or yellow fruits, which can also be eaten on their own or made into drinks. The shell around the nut itself contains a nasty substance that stains and irritates the hands of whoever handles it for too long. But that's okay, since now that you've read this, you'll make sure that it doesn't get in those cookies. Oh, you've already eaten how many? Okay then. It's fucking hilarious. Okay, the hazelnut cookies is getting me good. This is why I'm, like, I really did, like, walk at night a lot, but now I feel like I don't want to do it as much. Because there is moments where I'll be walking and I'm just like, this is nice. And then all of a sudden this giant-ass cloud of gnats comes out of nowhere to ruin my life. They're just like, and I'm like, wonderful, thank you for existing. Except not. Oh yeah. You know what I could work on is my Twitch things. You know what would help if working on my Twitch things is if I took my fucking keyboard and set it back to normal. On there was a Hades stream that did not get to go up. For everyone who did not know. The reason it didn't get to go up was because, long story short... Oh. Meow. Meow. This is the problem, is that this will freeze up while I do crap. So I think we're just gonna change gears and say, we'll change the Twitch rewards after this stream. I was planning to change the Twitch rewards because I realized on the Hades stream that the not to get to go up due to it basically crashing all the time. So it was like, look, it could go up. It's just that it would be like 5 different videos, all of varying quality, all of varying length. Right? So I was like, screw that. Let's just say the VOD was too shoddy to put it up. Which it was. The VOD was way too shoddy to put it up. And I was thinking like, oh, I could edit them together. That's 5 different video downloads, and I have to pray to God that they all fuse together nicely. It's like annoying, really. But what was I thinking about? I had a thought and I lost it now. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, some of you were suggesting good ideas for what to make our Twitch rewards, like our point rewards. And I was like, you know, better idea than what I've gotten. Like, I have noises, which are cool, but, like, they cost nothing because I didn't want them to cost anything. You know. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a dump truck. Frenzy! Cat cam? Cat cam wouldn't work out. That implies that the cats would work in my favor. I'm trying to think of what... There are some good ones like Stretch, Hydrate, which Hydrate is like probably the one I should have the most. Because my god, especially when we get into like winter, I don't hydrate as much because I keep forgetting like a dumbass. But this is the one that I really liked. There was one, it was alongside Stretch, I think, that I really liked. But I forget what it was. I don't remember anymore. I know I was gonna come up with something that I'm gonna keep secret from chat right now. Because I don't want to spoil you guys too much on what could be coming. Also, we can get the Wizard Tower! There it is. Here, we'll play a little bit of spotlight on it, just so you guys can see it. It's down there. And we're bewitched because we're gonna put a spell on you. You know, simple as that. Bam. But yeah, so, for anyone keeping tabs on how far we've gone in the cookiedom, we've gone from simply cooking the cookies to having grandmas make the cookies to farming the cookies to mining out cookies to having factories for the cookies to making banks because our cookies replaced all of money to making temples because our cookies replaced all of religion. So now we're just making cookies with magic. We're just seriously that strong now. And you can only guess what's coming up. Oh my god. I'm trying to think of what else. The point rewards were actually getting really good at some point. I think I wanted to keep a list of them somewhere, I think. If I could change it on my phone, I would. Alright, so I remember I wanted to do like point rewards like Stretch, Hydrate. That was from chat. Was one that was really good. There was one that was really like I really did see it. It wasn't in chat, unfortunately, but I did see it, and I was like, oh god, we need to do that. I'm trying to think of what it was now. But the problem is I literally have utterly forgotten what it is. Ooh, titanium mount. Alright, what type of things can we get now? Ooh, lucky day. Pointier hats. Oops. Oh, I got cashew cookies. Fun fact about cashew cookies. If cat cam was possible, I would do it, but honestly, my camera is so fucking awful that I'm not gonna even try it. I do have a camera for anyone who is wondering. It is a USB camera. It is so awful that literally when I've tried to use it for online interviews, their first complaint was, you look nothing like what we thought you did. And I'm like, yeah, that's because you're seeing a very, very pixelated version of me. And I'm not joking. It has reached the point to where I am simply wondering, should I have started with that awful, awful thing? And just been like, oh yeah, it's awful. Seeing a pixelated Lucky sleeping. It would look like Minecraft, unironically. Like, it would look that bad. But also, Lucky doesn't really sleep in my room anymore. Lucky's gotten to the point where he's so old now that he sleeps downstairs in his little cat bed. And the reason why he probably sleeps in that cat bed is because it's very comfy. It's got a lot of cushioning because he's old and extremely bony. When you pet Lucky, he feels like a bag of bones. Einstein, he actually doesn't hang in my room often either. The few times Einstein will come into my room is when there's something outside my window that he really wants to see. I'm trying to think about her. Oh. Who used to hang out in my room a lot? I mean, I used to have my own cat called Rain. He used to hang around my room all the time. Unfortunately, though, he passed from eating plastic. You know what I just realized? I really don't... Yeah, I think the only time Lucky now comes in my room naturally is when he wants, like, attention. Which is, like... He's just sleeping all the time now, so he doesn't really care for attention unless he, like, explicitly wants it. Or when he's just going to bed. Like, he has a hilarious little schedule where he'll go up to my door and start scratching at it, saying, alright, it's time to get to bed, bitch. He expects me to lay into bed with him, and if I don't lay into bed with him, he stares me down like, what are you doing before going to sleep? It's low-key hilarious. You all have no idea, like, how that stare looks, though. It's just hysterical. It is, like, the single most judgmental look I have ever seen. Actually, how much? Alright, that's like 10. 10,000 grandmas! Alright, so it's easier to buy like 10 farms. Yeah. Alright. There actually is a hilarious moment. I will kind of spoil this. There is a hilarious moment in Cookie Clicker where the game does not become idle anymore, and it barely tells you this. It just expects you to find out. What do Raff cookies taste like? I forgot. Raff cookies. Oh my god, Raff cookies are gonna be fun. If you see a red golden cookie and you click it, it will trigger instead a Raff cookie, which has a random bad effect. Like an effect that you really don't want. You should not click a Raff cookie. It is bad. There we go. You know what's the best part about these types of streams is that I can think about what streams I want to do. Like, I really want to do Baldur's Gate 3. I've never played a Baldur's Gate game, but I'd really like to try it. And I'd really like to try Baldur's Gate 3. I really want to see what it's like. As the idea of that game interests me. We're gonna sit here and make cookies. Look at the time we save. Making some cookies. Making other cookies today. Should also probably put more tags on me. I have a lot of to-do list things with stream. Like, I want to improve thumbnails on the YouTube channel to look better. I thought the way to do that would be like a simple overlay. What will I make my Baldur's Gate character look like? Okay, that's a great question. Especially since I have to really think about it, right? So what I think is I will make them look as incredibly horrifyingly stupid as possible. That, or we're gonna let chat decide. I feel like if we let chat decide, it'll just turn out better than, like, if I did it on my own whim. but I don't know, at the same time. I could definitely make like a scrungle, basically. I could make it look as little like me as possible, and just be like, yeah, chat, that's me. That's me. Just to throw you guys off from what I actually look like. And I think that would personally be really funny. We're gonna make some more cookies. Making more cookies, making more cookies, making more cookies, making more cookies. God. It's so... Every time we get a character creator on stream, it's so hard to genuinely decide what I want to make it look like. Because I don't like making myself in the game. I feel like that's cringe. I don't like how I look myself, so I'm not gonna make myself in the game and just be like, oh yeah, this looks great. Because then I'd hate it. Alright. I see we can get Lucky Day here. Making golden cookies appear more is definitely something that we need. Like, you see how incredibly powerful a golden cookie is. Right? Therefore, we should make golden cookies more powerful. I think at the end of the day, though, I think the thing that I always struggle with is it possible to make a character that looks like Wario? Actually, that's a very good question. We should actually figure that out when we play it. I don't know if there's a video tutorial you could find, like, make Wario in Baldur's Gate 3, but if we can find it, I would like it sent to me. If not, like, if there's no video like that, I will attempt to make a Wario myself, perhaps. Just because I think it would be really funny, actually. Just that every NPC is doing their own thing, and it's me, Wario, in Baldur's Gate 3. They're actually going to change the title of Baldur's Gate 4 now to Wario's Gate 4. It is Wario's Gate. Every time I think about Wario Land now, I'm like, man, Anton Blast might be coming out soon. And that is honestly really good. Like, honestly, something to look forward to. It's beautiful in a sense. We don't think about how often we're blessed with amazing games, I feel. We kind of reached that point of like, when they were like, well, this game is great, but it's gonna be in my Steam backlog forever, right? And we don't really reach that point of like, this game is really good. I really enjoyed this game. I think I'm gonna play it more. I'm kind of one of those people where it's like, I always feel bad if I don't play a game multiple times, even though I really enjoy it. It's like, clearly it wants you to play it multiple times, like Xenoblade 2. Oh my god, Xenoblade 2 is amazing. You can all try and stop me from liking Xenoblade 2, but you will never. Because I personally believe that it's a really cool game with awesome combat. And as soon as you get the ability for Rex to top all things, it's a really fucking good game. I should state that. I think it improves drastically. Major improvement comes when you can finally topple anything as Rex. Is it's just like, oh yeah, finally. God. And then there's Xenoblade 3 is always gonna have this special place in my heart for acknowledging just how useless Days combos are. Oh my god, for anyone who has never seen Xenoblade 3, this is gonna be a slight spoiler, but your Days combo tutorial appears at, like, the end of the game. And meanwhile, the launch combos appear at the start of the game. They knew. I'm trying to think about other games. There's other games I've really wanted to stream, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I could manage, like, a full playthrough, right? Dark Souls. I was like, I should try Dark Souls. I've played it on my Switch, and it was awful because it was on the Switch. And I was like, this experience would be a lot better if it was a PC game, wouldn't it? And I was correct. The first thing that someone who, like, religiously plays Elden Ring told me when I said to him that I played Dark Souls on my Switch was, do you hate yourself? And when I replied with yes, he said, don't hate yourself to the point that you would play Dark Souls on the Switch. I firmly believe he was right. Like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, that man was completely right. Clickorama. 1 billion cookies just from clicking. But yeah, I died laughing at that. Like, he just went, don't hate yourself that much. And I was just like, alright. And he actually said, I think it's Dark Souls 2 on PC is supposed to be the best. Like, the definitive Dark Souls experience is Dark Souls 2 on PC. I've been playing Dead Cells. And I love Dead Cells. And I want to stream it one day. But I have no idea if there would be any drive to watch me play that. Like, I'm gonna be frank. I feel like a lot of you would get bored. What else is there? Terraria, I wanted to stream on my own because we were doing a group and it didn't work out. The group has since just kind of said, we're not going to really try and stream it anymore, because, you know, we're all kind of doing our own thing now. Mike, I swear to God, if you found a way to make Peter Griffin in Baldur's Gate 3... Please tell me so. Or did someone just, like, mod it in? Is it, like, modded in, so it's just, like, Peter's model is there, like... Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Look at this man. This slender man, and he's very charging. But anyways, blah, 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 I forgot what I was thinking about. Oh yeah, I wanted to stream more Switch games like Pokemon, because we can do group shiny hunts. However, I've realized that that's just probably better as, like... Let's just do that in Discord sometimes. Because, like... Realistically... It's extremely, extremely hard for me to stream the Switch, seeing as my computer that can stream it not only makes it super glitchy and awful, but also just doesn't stream it anymore. And I'm like, yeah, I could buy a new laptop that is, like, extremely powerful, like how Yeetus has one, right? My current laptop is very awful, but his laptop was like $800, and honestly, I don't have that type of money right now. And I don't think I will be making it anytime soon. Like, with the way my transport is, I really don't believe I will make $800 to just freely spend anytime soon, but... Ooh, sweet. But, you know... Maybe soon. I can hope for a laptop that's a lot more powerful. Also, I do not know. Alright. I forgot about the sugar lumps. The sugar lumps are weird. I think if you don't collect them in time, they actually fall off and you don't get them. Kinda makes a point of this game that isn't auto-clickery. But, like, I'm trying to think of what else. I really did want to do Dead Cells at one point, but, like, the reason I decided against it was because I thought I was boring how quiet I was during it. And I realized that, like, yeah, if I'm quiet during something, it's very noticeable. No offense to myself, except all the offense to myself, because my god, I can definitely work more. But the second I go quiet in anything, it's very noticeable and very annoying. Like right now, when I take a small pause, it's like the most noticeable shit in the world. Alright. I probably should set this back to 1. Let's buy more grandmas. We're almost at 100 grandmas. The Legend of 100 Grandmas. What else was I thinking of doing? I have a bunch of Steam games in my backlog, and I kind of want to just post a backlog and be like, alright guys, what do you guys want to see? I am kind of making... You know what, I should make this a deal. If you send me a Steam game, like you gift it to me, I should have to stream it by default because you spent real money and gave it to me in the form of a game. And I don't want your, like, purchase, basically, to go to waste. That'd be cringe. Also, I just want to point out this right now. I'm still shiny hunting Pichus on my 3DS while we play this game. I cannot tell what the fuck the shinies look like. So every Pichu looks shiny to me. And it's awful. Some people are like, what's the shiny Pichu look like? And I'm like, great question. If I didn't care about the ball it was in, I would SOS hunt it. Alright, we're at the point where we can see the next goal, shipment. Yeah, that's far off. 5.1 billion. Don't worry though, we'll eventually reach shipments. First, we just gotta get a little bit stronger. Getting stronger. We're almost at a billions. But as they do say, you must spend cookies to make cookies. There we go. Grandmas are twice as powerful. Where we get cookie production multiplier. White chocolate or milk chocolate? I'll get white chocolate to start. Oh wait, we can buy more. I'm gonna get, what actually makes us the most right now? Probably, oh, it's the banks. Okay, we'll get some banks. Alright. There we go. Just a bit of banks. I always found the idea of a bank weird. Just because the idea of, like, the bank can run out of money. Which is like, that's kind of weird. Can't we just make it up? Isn't money just kind of a made up thing anyways? Can you just make up more money? You telling me that you're scared to make up more money because God forbid? Like, what's gonna happen? Is the government gonna get mad at you? If the government gets mad at the bank could just simply tell them, well, you don't have enough money. And the government would have to believe them. That's where does the government get their money? The bank. The irony. Where do you get all your money? The bank. Ooh, wait, chocolate coach. Alright, what's a gigaton? Life to a gigaton. I love sacrifices, though. We can just get sacrifices. Cookie vortex. We're baking 1,000,000 cookies a second. We're all powerful now. What is a god to a cookie? Actually, can I buy more cursors? I just realized how cheap those are. Oh, okay. Just need a couple million. What is a cookie? But a miserable pile of chips. But enough talk. How about you? Oh my god, I really want to find Symphony of the Night, like, on Steam or something so I can play it. But I don't think it's ever coming to Steam. I think it actually is, like, the easiest way is basically just to emulate it. Because if I remember, it's in copyright hell or something. It's something like that, like Konami is being Konami. I'm thinking hard, not hardly thinking now. Okay, now I'm hardly thinking. I completely forgot what I was thinking hard about. Oh. 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 Cookies. Oh, wait, actually, I now remember what I was thinking about. I have a game that I really want to play on stream one day. But this is the problem, is that it would become a series. And I'm like, man. I promised myself I'd make it a series when I was better at streaming than I was when I started. And I think that we're slowly reaching that point. So I might consider booting it up soon. On stream. I've never played the PC port of it, though. I've always heard about the PC port of this game that I played, and I never played it on PC. I played it on my Switch. And I've always heard you should never play the Switch version, you should always play the PC port. And if not the PC, Xbox first. Because the Xbox does it great justice. Although I would be open to doing like more multiplayer things, because I kind of like doing the multiplayer stuff. God, I always wanted to do Who Is again. Like in Rivals, like do Who Is again, but make it a lot better and easier to understand. Because God knows that series is a mess. I think tomorrow we're gonna finally answer what you guys want. We'll play an action-packed game. I just gotta think of which one you guys want. Hades is the one I usually go to. Because we can't play Garden Warfare right now. TF2 is another one. There's a lot of great Pokemon ROM hacks, too. To where I might leave it up to debate which one we play on streams. Because Clover... I really am gonna have to finish Clover at some point, but... Oh my god. If I cut out higher and outer. Ooh, the banks are getting money. Oh my god, the banks are getting a lot of money. We can use this to buy more banks. The bank, I believe... Oh my god, hold on. The cursors are... The cursors are the second most powerful. Probably because they have the cheapest upgrades, though. Now that I think about it, it's probably because they have the cheapest upgrades. Clicking is powerful. You may think that you should never... that you need never go back to this. Right? Like, oh yeah, I clicked and then I set up a bunch of auto-clickers and now I'm ready. Keep clicking, dumbass. Granted, ironically enough, I'm using an auto-clicker. I actually did have a moment where I didn't use my auto-clicker because I didn't realize that I could set that up. And I want to tell you all what that experience was like. The carpal tunnel of my hand was so extreme that I couldn't move it. Like, it hurt to move. Which was, like, a major problem. I might see if I can save up for upgrades. What do I want? Actually, hold on. Let's get a bit more temples. Yeah, that's better. And oh yeah, but for shipments, don't worry. That one's like, if you think that's funny, that we're gonna have like a shipment, don't worry, it gets funnier. I don't know what's the funniest. The ending one is like, the final like auto clicker is really funny. But I don't know if it's the funniest to me. I do know that if you get the golden cookie with it, it's hilarious because it just like absolutely destroys the game. It makes the game just go to like hyper crapping itself mode. Oh. Just a bunch of cookies. Alright. Simply get more cookie. I do it. Oh god, I could actually surprise you all with the game that I have. I just remembered I have it actually. Honestly, very tempting. But I feel like Saturday might be a better time. Because then I'd have a good sleep. And I wouldn't have to wake up at 5 a.m. and I'd actually have some energy in me. And it's like, Saturday has become our chill day where it's like, oh yeah, this is all I gotta work out. Because it's not like, oh yeah, we're gonna die. I'll make a deal with you all. If I put my Steam backlog into Discord, right? I want you guys to go through it for real and tell me which ones you want to see me stream the most. And honestly, I might have to blur one out because yeah, I think I have to blur one out because of TOS Discord and the game's name is against the TOS. It's apparently safe to stream on Twitch. But the name is very hilarious. I don't think you can say the name on YouTube. I don't believe so, which is ironic when you look at the name and you're like, wasn't that technically not against anything? Like there's no laws broken. It's just YouTube being YouTube and you have to sit there like, oh yeah, it is. Alright, we're gonna get ourselves another wizard tower. Wizard towers. Every time I look at the wizard tower, how many of you played Wizard 101 as a kid? Or as a teenager? Or as an adult? I don't give a shit what age you play it at, just how many of you played it. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I did play it as a kid, and as a kid, that game was it was definitely not the greatest game. Especially looking back on it, that game was very much up in the air on if it was good or not. And I'm sorry to tell you all who are extreme Wizard 101 fans, all three of you. But that game is not aged well, if I remember correctly. There was a hilarious moment that I believe did age well, of the guy saying that he hated working for Wizard 101, that it was the worst job of his life. And he made that a message that you had to read when you turned on the game. And they quickly tried to take it down, but it's too late. The damage is there. You can find screenshots of it online. That's a real thing, by the way, if you don't believe me. You can actually find screenshots of someone putting basically every form of fuck you Wizard 101 into a global message for everyone. So it was like a pop-up message that you were forced to click OK on, and it just said like, fuck you, Wizard 101. I find that the greatest thing. Like, that's like the greatest abuse of power. Just imagine being some little child playing Wizard 101, and that's how you learn your first swear word. Where did Jimmy learn that word? Well, he was playing Wizard 101, and then the pop-up came up. Swear word jump scare, swear word jump scare. Industrial Revolution. Perfect. If I worked, I'm gonna be real, if I worked at Wizard 101, and I had the chance to make a pop-up that would go to everyone, and they couldn't ignore it, no matter where they were, I would make it the bat and credit card from the Nostalgia Critic. Like the Nostalgia Critic just shouting, "Bad credit card!" He pulls out the bad credit card. Just so everyone has to see it. Just so everyone has to see. He pulled out the bad credit card. Gonna get the FEMA alert system and do that. Gonna get the FEMA alert system and tweet out, he pulled out the bad credit card. Well, at least we can get some upgrades off this. The golden cookies appearing more is really helping. Alright. Double grandmas. If I could double banks or temples, that would be the best. And I feel like we're getting there. Yeah, we're getting close. So let's see here. We're double the banks is 7 million, so that's gonna be a... Holy crap! For anyone who didn't see the huge jump, just go back a bit in the stream and look at the per second before and after I bought that. And just know that usually it does not increase that much. But yeah, now we're paving our way to Easy Street. I feel like we're getting pretty solid. Purchase another bank, I guess. I'm trying to think now. Later we need to... Alright, so later, when I have a lot more cookies, I need to decide grandmas or mines first. Which I think grandmas we have more of, so it might be more of an impact. Oh, we can get priestess grandmas for 1 billion cookies. Grandma is the highest power. I wonder if, like, at the end of the day, we'll be able to tell which grandma appears the most. Like, if we get all the grandma variants, right? Which one will appear most? Stroke of luck. 27 golden cookies. I don't know if I've been lucky today, but whatever. I had to tell my work. Like, I really am having some bad luck. So I am slightly worried about anything luck-based that happens on my work, like... Jesus. It is just bad luck sometimes. Almost to 2 million a second. 2 million a second is going to be a big milestone. You never think it, yeah, now that I think about it, you never think about how big 2 million a second is until you actually see it. It, like, really is crazy, though. Like, it feels so fast. I'm holding out, though, on the day that we get the 777 times for clicking again, and it's just like we're like able to get like the shipment multiple times. God. This is a nice stream to have on, though. It's a nice, low commitment, just chilling out stream. And I like that. Not everything needs to be action-packed, and sometimes you need moments where it is chill and relaxed to make everything feel more action-packed. I'm gonna slowly watch everything go up. I'm trying to think of what do I really want to stream? I think I had a checklist of games. No, never mind. Oh, sweet zombie Jesus. Please, please boost us. Our Father art in heaven, ever so based. Please boost us to crazy levels. Alright, Wizard Tower. God. I don't know. It probably was just the word wizard that got it stuck in my head. Fucking Daffy Duck the Wizard. If you guys have never seen that, it is the funniest bit from the Looney Tunes show. But it is like literally just Daffy passed out in a chair and he's dreaming and he's a wizard. And they wrote like a fucking hardcore metal song about it. And there's just this hilarious part of the song where it's like, Daffy, huh? Wake up. You've been asleep for 3 days. Oh. I'm gonna go get some meat. I fucking love it though. Oh my god. He's literally just like me, for real now. He is the wizard, the magical wizard. I know way too many stupid things like that that'll make me die laughing. Like, Chad will never have any idea what I'm referring to, but I'll be dying of laughing here over at the stupidest shit that you could have possibly imagined. This is why I can't become a full-time streamer. Because I'll just make references to things and no one will understand them. And I'll be sitting here like, You know, I am very tempted to do. Oh my god. This is far off in the future. And by that I mean a couple months. Right? I'm very tempted for my birthday to do a nice little charity stream. I know we'd never get money on stream. Because we have, like, no reason to donate money. Like, oh yeah, what do you donate money to me for? I don't know, I guess you help buy food for the house here. That's really it. No offense to anyone. I know that all your donations are incredibly sincere and very thoughtful, but you gotta be realistic. You gotta remember that we're on Twitch. We make like nothing. Hi, Handstone. You're enjoying this gameplay? This hardcore gameplay? We could slow it down for you if you need to. We know it's super intense. No, hydrate. Oh shit, I'm out of water, actually. Hydration will have to be on hold as I am out of water. I'll actually go get more water in a second. I'm just gonna find our wizard tower. Alright. I'll hydrate in a moment. I gotta go get more water real quick. Alright. I'll be right back. Enjoy the cookie clicking as I get a water bottle. Alright. Hopefully I didn't miss a gold cookie while I was gone. Did you not add it? I didn't add it yet. I'm gonna add it after this stream. Because I unfortunately forgot to add it. But you do have to remember that I had the deal with work. A little hydration. But yeah, I had work. So I had to go to sleep early. I am not joking. I really need to get better at Twitch. It was the most intense moment in my life. Drinking water. Gonna play the fucking Duke Nukem theme over me drinking water now. Just did it. I drink water. Sorry, liberals. I drink water. Alright, now that we got 2 billion or 2 million per second, we should be getting into billions faster. But yeah, cookies. I love to cook them. I hope this gameplay is intense for everyone, though. If this gameplay is intense enough for you, thank you. It's very intense for me, too. The second I see a golden cookie, my ass could snap a fucking pencil. That's how incredibly clenched it gets. Oh. See? Absolute clench right there. Clutch moment. Clutch gaming, everyone. We beat out